Grand Rising, everybody. If you don't know, I am Eve the Empath. I am your spiritual transformational specialist, and I'm excited about this live. Hi, are you? Tamara Walker, Deborah, welcome in. So good to have you. Today we are doing love readings. If you are ready to get more information about love, come on in. Yeah, if you are ready to get more information about love. Hello, Big Kevin. How are you doing? Tina, Joelle, how are you? BB412, happy Friday. Ecstasy, Yolanda, y'all are on time. I'm excited. Hello, Mia, welcome. So good to see you. Charm joined, welcome. How are you? Him the Poet, y'all are up early. I'm excited. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Hey, it's Love Day, right? Love readings. If y'all didn't get a chance to check out my YouTube yesterday, I did put those additional videos on, and I am going to put these videos on as well. So, Mia, I'm doing well. I can't complain. Rich rising to you as well, Sarah J. Hello, Denise. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? It's so good to be in y'all's energy today. Hello, Krista. Hello, Grand Rising MILF Mom 91. Ooh, 91. Sierra, welcome. So good to see you. How are y'all feeling? Grand Rising Keontae. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't doing no one-off readings. So you asking no questions, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. I don't know if your person coming back. I'm not tapping into that. I ain't tapping into that today. So, if you pop up on my live talking about is he coming back? I'm going to tell you no. If you ask me if he's cheating, I'm going to tell you yes. Because trust your instincts. Learn to be your oracle. Hey, Lena, how are you? Amy T, welcome. Thank you for the rose, darling. I appreciate you. These readings will be on live. Top one contributor will get... He said I got time this morning. Not really. I'm going to hop off in an hour. I'm going to be on and off in 1 hour. That's the goal. I don't know how to say hour in Spanish. I should have tried. So, let's go. Hold on 1 second. Let me send these out. I'm pretty sure they don't know I'm here. Let me take her off. Put her on. 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 Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright. I just sent out my regulars. How are you doing? Hey, Miss Candy. How you doing? BB412, did you get through the video? Unforgettable Aries, how are you? Lena, there we go. Sunflower vibes in the house. Earth sign energy. Energy. How many of y'all got good energy today? Grand Rising, how many of y'all got good energy today? How y'all feel? Like good. Like how many of you guys feel good? Grand Rising Marley, Amy T. Say, okay, y'all got good energy today. Good. Me too. Now, y'all know I be with the craps in the, you know what? I be with in the mornings. Hello, Carol. Me, I feel like I'm moving forward. I am moving forward every day. I feel like money today. Ooh, get that money. Put it in your hand. Today is a great day. I love it. Taurus energy. Okay. Grand Rising, my beautiful loving me more. How are you feeling, sweetheart? We ain't gonna talk about that card that just fell out. Hey, Miss Paulette. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. So I got some questions for you before I get started. I know I'm gonna put this on YouTube. YouTube, just don't shoot the messenger, but let me just tell you what came to me today. Whew. Y'all ready? My question for you is, I'm glad you're feeling amazing. I love it. All right. So I have a question for you. Let's get it. worked on. So, of course, I do my readings most mornings, but some days I don't. And I don't journal every single day, but I do a lot. Hello, Miss Jazz. How are you? However, and I'm going to get to them readings. Just give me a second. We're going to do our love readings, but I want you to think about something that I read. How many of you guys enjoy eating? How many of you guys find food pleasurable, eating pleasurable? I do. I love to eat. I do. I love a good meal. I love a good restaurant. I like when I get spoiled. Somebody take me out to a nice restaurant and the food is amazing. And now that you said that you do, most people enjoy eating. What if, and how do y'all feel about going to have exotic cuisine? How do you feel about having exotic cuisine? Hello, Nick. How do you feel about having exotic cuisine? How does that feel? Like if you went somewhere to a restaurant that you've never been to before, maybe Mediterranean or Indian or, just something that you've never tried, but it smells so good. Would you be open? Okay. Even if it's like, maybe you don't eat steak, but you go to like a top tier steak restaurant, right? Let's say we go to Steak 48 or Ruth's Chris or something like that. Hey, auntie, feels good, right? It's like, dang, this is fancy. I enjoy it. Now, how would you feel about that experience if you knew that the food that you were eating came from the trash the next day? From the day before? What if after you enjoyed your meal, the chef comes out and says, we recycle. And so everything that you ate were the leftovers from all the scraps that we had yesterday. It's our way to give back to the community and to the earth. How would you feel? Like everything that you ate came from the garbage. But it tasted good. It smelled good. But you would ask what was wrong with them. Okay. Sarah J, I'm going to need you to stop expecting the worst. Sarah J, I'm going to need you to stop expecting the worst. Sarah J funny. Uh-oh, not happy. Give me an option to do. No, you don't have an option to choose. You go to this restaurant and you get it served what's on the menu. Because when you go to a restaurant, when you go out to eat, you don't tell them, tell me what's in this. I'm served. You serve me what's on the menu. LOL, heavy on the look. Because what would be, I would be speechless. But you say you would be fine. All of these things, right? Y'all know every time a fly get ready to land on your food, it does this. Have y'all ever noticed that? Every time a fly gets ready to land on your food, it's like, yeah, I'm finna eat good. So you would not eat the food. You would feel sick and disgusted from the food that was recycled from yesterday. What thoughts are you having today? What thoughts are you living in today? How much are you digesting? How much are you recycling? How much trash are you bringing into your day and eating it again as if it's a fresh meal? I'm just saying. Hey, Amy T. Like every day, you wake up, you have an option, an opportunity to eat something brand new, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, right? Or you can go recycle those experiences. So, when was the last time that you heard them say? All right. When was the last time you gave yourself understanding? A pass. A chance to move on. When was the last time you really forgave yourself and you meant it? See, everything that you experienced has already happened, right? The fight with the boyfriend, the fight with the husband, the spouse, right? The argument with the kids, the feelings of disdain within oneself, looking in the mirror and being critical, all those things, everything that is already was, right? The scripture says there's nothing new under the sun, right? There's nothing new, truly, there's nothing new under the sun. So when was the last time that you truly gave yourself a pass? You know how you had that one friend? You had that one friend who hurt your feelings, you gave them a pass. That person who said some crazy stuff to you, and you like, you know what? I ain't even finna get into it. But yet you hold you to this standard. You hold you to a standard of having to repay the stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again by eating the food from the trash from yesterday. Like what you eat and digest. Every thought that you have, are they memories from your past? And if they are, have you taken inventory to decide if they're still worthy of being in your space? If you haven't, booked me for a session, we go through it. Shameless plug, it's okay. I'm okay with that because that's what I do. However, I wanted to bring this into your awareness today. Again, when was the last time you truly gave yourself a pass? Forgiveness for not getting started, for not finishing all your projects, for not cleaning the house, for taking a long nap, for sleeping in. All of it matters. Whose voice are you listening to when they tell you that you gotta work? Is it Rihanna? You listening to Rihanna who telling you gotta work all the time? That you don't deserve rest? Or when you are judging yourself about your appearance and you won't wear certain clothes because you feel insecure. Who told you? Maybelline? L'Oreal? Grand Rising, Deborah. I'm just saying. If you wouldn't eat the recycled food from a restaurant, even though it smells good and tastes good, and the reason that the things that we hold on to them because they're familiar. You know what I mean? On some level, they are a comfort. Because outside of this comfort is something different and new. And you haven't explored that yet. And so it could feel like, well, I don't know what I'm walking into. Let me just kind of hold on to this, even though this might be toxic. This thought, this feeling, this emotion. I told myself that yesterday. I did my best and I felt awesome and accomplished. How many times do you tell yourself, thank you for the jobs that you do? I finished a set of dishes. Look at you. You did a good job. And you feel good. You understand? Like, It's all a choice. Everything. And I'm not trying to bring y'all down. I'm actually trying to lift you up. I want you to see how far you can go. Because, baby, the sky really is the limit. You're not stuck. You're not. There's this girl on TikTok. I don't know if y'all have seen her, but she does like weight loss. And she's walking on the treadmill. She's talking real fast. She sounds like a salesperson because she is. She's selling her product and she's selling herself. She shows pictures of what she looks like. And she says, unbig your back. But what I have found is the emphasis on weight is literally that. It's the weight that we carry. And to put a person in a mindset that the weight that they carry, their body weight, is unhealthy or unattractive, further perpetuates that self-hate. Most of us say we love ourselves, but most of us don't show love to ourselves. We will thank a million people in the world for the littlest things that they do. You hold the door open, me, thank you. You get an assignment done and you keep moving like that was nothing. That was an accomplishment. Thank yourself for the time and energy. Your brain for the brain power. See, when you do those things, when you honor you, and that's honor, right? Because ain't nothing like an ungrateful anybody. Have y'all ever done something for somebody and they was ungrateful? You thought about this extravagant, and you was like, oh, I'm going to bless you, right? And you do, and they don't even appreciate it. And you be like, you y'all not wanting to say some other things, but I'm trying to be appropriate since it's going on YouTube and you never know who gonna see it. But you will get offended when you go out your way for somebody who don't show you gratitude, but you don't show you gratitude. Let's get started. Y'all ready? Who we doing first? Earth signs? All right, let's go earth signs. Earth signs going first. Love reading. Single earth signs. Where y'all at? Earth signs. Alright. Hello, Miss NJ. Hello, Miss NJ. And you know what? Now I want you to think about it. Before you give thanks to anything and anybody, right? Check your Venus. Thank you, peace. Check your Venus. I'm your Venus. There's never no accidents on this planet, Miss Sarah J. Like, invite Nonchalant Nikki. Hello, Nonchalant Nikki. How are you? Nisa, how are you? The thing is, now you have something to think about all day. And if you really take this food that I'm giving you, right? It's just a soft meal. It's not too heavy. It's not hard to digest. It'll give you an opportunity to reframe some of the things that you see in yourself and understand why you invite the same patterns and cycles into your life day after day. It's because y'all eating out the trash, y'all. We ain't doing that no more. This will be posted on YouTube today, and tomorrow are the last 2 days to sign up for the workshop. So I hope you guys will be there. We are doing our tantric talks. So if you have been struggling with intimacy, yes, intimacy. If you have a hard time being able to relax, if you have body dysmorphia, yeah, body dysmorphia. If you have negative self-talk when it comes to your beliefs around sexuality, please. I don't know. Honestly, Miss Julie, I don't know. When it comes to my single earth signs, there's an energy of you learning how to be a little bit more confident. It depends on how well received those views are. If it's worth it, yeah. Because it took a long time for the other one to upload, but probably because I was at work. Single earth signs, what I'm seeing is an opportunity for you to blossom. Stand out with your confidence. It's time for you to have a little bit more passion and move forward when it comes to love. If you are attracting a mate, if you are in the process of attracting a mate, this is a good time, right? Currently on earth signs, first signs being done. If you are attracting a mate or wanting to have connections, it's an opportunity. Now, when I look at the Seek card, this is also Hermit energy. So it might be time for you to kind of pull back some of your energy. You might be looking for somebody who has a Virgo or somebody with a Virgo placement, strong Virgo, moon, sun, and or Venus could be coming into your awareness. As the Blossom card is here, it's an opportunity for you to make yourself available to shine. This is an energy of passion, living your passion. So for you to attract that partner, you have to be doing things that you are passionate about. This is also activating that sacral energy, being more confident, not only confident, hello DC Perez, but also allowing yourself to feel safe and move forward. This is an actionable card. So don't sit here at home thinking that you're going to meet somebody, earth signs. That's not going to happen. You can't stay in a place of boredom, but you are being asked to get out the house and to seek, to be, to look for the attraction. Don't wait for it to look for you. Okay. What else for my beautiful earth signs when it comes to single earth signs when it comes to love? I do see there's an opportunity for something to grow. So if you have just met some person, somebody, new energy coming in, I do see it's a really good time for that. So this is really a good opportunity for you to meet somebody with the Blossom, with the Seeker, Hermit energy, as well as having that success and growth in this relationship, something that will start to bloom, something that's going to start off small, but it can grow into something really powerful. I do see there's a lot of passion and compassion. So you might be meeting someone who comes off very sensitive or very soft. If you are an earth sign and that doesn't attract you, then be open to the different ways that people can show up for you. This is also someone who is probably aesthetically beautiful to your standards. This is somebody that will be pleasing or appealing to your standards. I'm also seeing that this person could have some fire energy. So you could be attracting a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries energy coming through, as well as Virgo energy. Being open is what I'm also seeing in the opportunities. Like I said, you can't be holed up behind a wall. You have to be open in order for you to connect. And you will find that you will meet a lot more people when you are outside the house. So not in the house, like social dating or anything like that, like social media dating or dating apps. No, you need to be outside. This is an energy of going outside, stepping outside of your comfort zone, making sure that you ask or check in with your inner being when you meet somebody. And I want you to be conscious about that. Like as you step out to meet people, check in with your inner being. Does this feel safe? Does this feel right? And don't be afraid to shine. Thank you. Don't be afraid to shine. Get yourself dressed up. Make sure that you stand out as you go out, because the people that you will attract, there's an opportunity here. There's going to be a good opportunity. Now let's look at my earth signs who are in relationships. Who is in a relationship? Earth sign in relationship, Taurus, Virgo, and it looked like I got a couple of scammers up in here. It looked like I got a couple of scammers up in here. So just know that I'm watching y'all. I see y'all name, and so once I get off this live, I will block you. I will go through and block you. You think your sister is visiting you right now? More than she probably is. You just got a couple of ads. Yeah, they do that. not only that, they stay on the live and see who comments, so they can go follow you guys and then tell you how they're drawn to your soul. Like the Babalawo, those are almost always scammers. I said it. It is what it is. Babalawo ain't gonna follow no tarot reader. Not no true one. They up in the woods somewhere. Get out of here. Hello, Empress Lioness. We see y'all. Hey, Sandra. Sandra, I didn't hear from you, darling. A true Babalawo is not gonna be on freaking TikTok telling people that, hey, I was drawn to you. My ancestors told me to contact you. Nah, they don't do that. First of all, you got to go to them. Second of all, if a person have a bunch of people that follow them with the same name and different pictures, you a scammer. I don't trust you. Oh, it's okay. Well, remember your reading, Sandra. What else for my beautiful earth signs and relationships? I see that there's some transition going on in your life. I feel like you're finally moving. With the Five of Forces, it's definitely some transformation, moving from one cycle to another. I actually see that it's an opportunity for growth in the relationship. Hello, Nico Tarot. Are you following me for real, or are you just trying to get some of my followers? Cut it out. Y'all don't be following me for real. Get out of here with that. Nico Tarot. Come on now. Pam, I don't know if he coming back. I'm not tapped into your energy, sweetheart. I'm not even going to try to tap into your energy because I prefaced it by telling you guys straight away. I'm not doing any one-off questions. But I appreciate your time and energy. Today is kind of energy. It's some energy vampires in today. I don't know. That's interesting. So, thank you, Spirit. Soulmate connection coming through. Bottom of the deck. Making sure that you guys stay on track when it comes to that connection. Earth signs with the people that you are connected with. I definitely see, there's definitely some transition. I can see that there's some things that are obstacles that have come into your way when it comes to this relationship and in this connection. Some things that feel kind of like stuck or hard, but if you give yourself some patience and some time, you'll be able to clear the way that you can move forward. Four of Keys, Four of Pentacles is an opportunity for you to look at things from a different perspective, especially after the Five of Forces. Five of Forces is an opportunity for you to heal a connection, making sure that there's some strength. But trusting your intuition is going to be really key. Trusting the path that you were on, because I see that there's some things that you were refusing. Thank you, Miss Earth Empress, for resubscribing. What I'm seeing is that there are times when you don't necessarily listen to the guidance that's coming in for you, that you're resisting or refusing the guidance that's coming into your connection. And that could be the reason why you have these obstacles. Happy belated birthday. Y'all send happy birthday to our beautiful Earth Empress. I love her. She is our community. She is our community jewelry giver. She makes sure that she takes care of y'all energetically when she makes y'all beautiful jewelry. Yes, indeed. This is one of her beautiful connections. One of my charms fell off. Quite a few of you guys have had an opportunity to have her work, and her heart is amazing. So that's what I'm seeing for earth signs and connections. Some obstacles have been in the way, but I do see some success going in here. But trusting your intuition and listening to the guidance that's coming in from your spirit team, okay? I see the 14 in reverse. 14 breaks down to the number 5, and keeping that in mind. You have a 1, you have a 4, you have a 5. And as you look at those numbers, remember the 5, that transformation, higher knowledge. Are you resisting or pushing your connection with your higher beings, your guides? Are you refusing to see how connected you guys are? Or even trusting the guidance when it's telling you to move differently or to act differently? Who we doing next? We did earth signs first. Who we doing next? Water signs, let's go. Him the poet, repping for the water signs. Nika's not going to be here today. She had to work. Water signs. For those who are still waiting on a video, those the top one on the live. You could be attracting a fire sign. I see a little bit of fire energy, but not a lot. Not enough to make me say, oh yeah, this is for sure gonna be another fire sign. But I do see that you could be potentially attracting either an air sign like an Aquarius energy, forward thinking kind of energy. You could also be attracting an earth sign, somebody who really cares about the earth, a philanthropist. I see somebody again with a lot of spiritual knowledge or wisdom, somebody who is very open. Someone who has a lot of balanced energy, emotional stability is also what I'm seeing and feeling here. So like I said, there's balance in this connection that you are walking into. And yeah, somebody from your past might be trying to roll up in there. Okay, somebody from the back might be trying to roll up in the slide up in the front door, bake dough. But somebody might be trying to reach out to you. Hey, Miss Koya, thank you for subscribing, Miss Deborah. Thank you so much. I do see that there, like I said, some harmony and happiness here. And then one more I needed to talk about. Oh, the lovers. This lover's energy is coming in. High priestess energy. So being receptive, moon energy. Thank you, Spirit. You could be attracting somebody and it's that moon energy, somebody who may have that in their moon placement, somebody who hides their emotions and or feelings. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who is connected. What is that? Cancer moon, Pisces moon energy. You could be attracting that as well. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Somebody who's very intuitive. It could also be a Scorpio moon as well. So water sign moon, not sun sign, moon sign, or even Venus. Okay, if they have those placements. So do your due diligence when you're meeting these people so that you can know who the hell you attracting. Fire signs in relationships, fire signs in connections. If you have missed the reading, it's okay. I will be posting these on YouTube, so you can click the link in my bio to get to the YouTube. Yes, I did say that. Hello, NJ. This session will be on Sunday, not Saturday, 12:30 Central Standard Time. All right, here we go. Fire signs in connection. Some of you guys don't pay attention to the messages that you are getting. I think that your partner, yeah, you guys be fighting. Some of y'all be fighting. I'm not really a fan of this card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're in a connection, I feel like you could be in a toxic, or there's something that's not, there's some elements of this card or this relationship. I just started, I only posted one, but I decided to go ahead. That's why I'm not playing no music. You know, I really love music, but you'll get copyrighted on YouTube if you put music, someone else's music. So I just did them without the music. Now, this isn't going to apply to everybody, but I want you to pay attention to, there's certain elements in this connection. So there's some clouds here. Things are not clear. There's in your connection with, and this is for my fire signs. There's something in this connection or about your, oh my God, somebody is on here who really needs to listen to this message, because the way my body is getting chilled up right now is not even funny. It almost feels like Spirit is letting me feel the chills that you feel in your body, so that you know that they are talking to you, and quit playing with them. Because guess what? You know what this person is, you know what this person does, but yet you try to act oblivious to it, or you don't take the warnings. I'm going to give you an example of what happens when you don't take the warnings. I was in a relationship for 16-ish years, and it was the little things, the subtle things that kept happening over and over. And it didn't happen every day. So you wouldn't feel as tense. But they would happen. They were repeating. And those things were violence. They would be violence. Okay? To the point that every now and again you could feel it. To the point that even now my children and I are still learning how to calm our nervous system down, because it activates so easily from all of the stress, if that makes sense. So whoever you are who is going through this feeling of being on pins and needles, especially if you are a fire sign or you have that fire in your Venus. If your Venus is on fire or in fire, please pay attention. So in this connection, we stayed together and it ended with a gun pointed to me. You understand? Now, I will tell you that it was only because I shut my mouth that I am alive. And I am a Leo, and I don't like to shut my mouth. I run my mouth. I do not like to be intimidated. I do not like anybody telling me what I can and cannot do. With the Six of Roses, when I get this card, especially with love, the connection is toxic. It's toxic. This is somebody pulling you away from your community. This is somebody who wants to and you're not listening to the message. Oh, you keep telling yourself it's gonna get better, or they don't mean it, or whatever that is. But baby, that's not what this is. This isn't happily ever after. These are two opposing energies that you're trying to make it fit. And like I said, this isn't gonna apply to everybody. Okay, but that part that's here, I want to make sure you hear it. You understand? So a lot of cloudiness in this connection, a lot of uncertainty. For some of you guys, it could be just some storms, but there's someone here that is really, they're tired. This connection has kind of beat them. You're at a standstill. You're not moving any forward. You're not moving forward. With the eight of roses in reverse, you're choosing others over you time and time again. You understand? You're going and choosing all of these other people over you time and time and time again. And you're not listening to the message. At some point, you have to choose you. 2 is about lovers. It's in reverse. The connection. It's a mismatch, or there's something that you're not learning from the connection. Two of roses in reverse. When reversed, the conflict has grown, the tables are disrupted, and it seems that no one can come together. The hawk is a bird of prey and flies over a dove. The fear and feelings that you may be drowning out your voice and your spirit, and it makes it more difficult for you to promote peace within and around you. Though the situation may seem very difficult, it is really a matter of of making efforts to set things right. For those involved, certainly may seem more intractable and unable to listen. It is important to do what you can, but also step away from the conflict when others are determined to have their way. Even when this card is reversed, the dove reveals that your power and your spirit is your foundation, and it is always there to support you. Hello, Gonzo Science. Hey, essentially yours. Whether this card is upright or not, or reversed, it's insight. Look at your neighboring cards. The hawk has just taken off from its perch, and the card in behind. Look to see with the card to find more about this conflict and this resolution. Well, the thing is, this is somebody who doesn't support your community or a sense of belonging. This is where you don't feel like you belong. You understand? With the Six of Roses. And I want to read that to you. And the reason that I want to read it to you is because I want you to understand how strong this card is. It's the War of the Roses. The War of the Roses. It says the clouds are gathering in the sky. It says the left side carries a banner of white roses and the right the red. The card depicts a war within a relationship, a battle within your heart about the relationship. Most often this relationship is romantic in nature, but it could also refer to a coworker, partner, or boss. This is a love reading. Therefore, it could be power plays, and at very least, there's a lack of reciprocity and communication. You are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one. Oh. But you keep from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, and it's a dirty flag. White and rose on the ground, but what's happening in the relationship is that you're not compatible with it's not compatible with your spirit. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions just watching and waiting. The situation is nothing less than karmic, and it's time to listen and take action. When I was really, really going through a hard time with my ex, I used to get this card all the time. And it's interesting because as I thought about the individual last night, I actually thought about this card today before we even started, which is why I chose this deck. I specifically chose this deck so that I could get clear love readings for those who are in relationships. So if you're in a relationship or situationship or whatever you want to call it, you are wearing yourself out by trying to get somebody to see your standpoint. It's not working. And this morning, this rising, as I was journaling, this is what came up for me. No, I don't mind sharing it with you guys. Where is today? All right. On fire signs. And this is kind of what prompted me to have the conversation that I had this morning with you guys. All that happened in this relationship has already happened, and it's in the past. So it's time to clean that space. It's time to clean that space and invite love in. The person in your life reflects to me how I'm not quite ready to love anymore. And I put that in the journal because if I'm still holding on to hurts and pains from my past, and my spirit has been warning me over and over to leave those things from the past behind, then I must have some old things that I need to address internally. The community in reverse is being pulled in those many directions. Not listening to the warnings, not always trusting spirit that's inside of you. And you're tired. Sometimes you hold on to things, people, places, and things, and you eat the same meal every day expecting a different experience. And when it comes to love, it don't work that way. So if you're really, really wanting to have the love that fulfills, you have to be willing to release a love that doesn't. And that starts here. That's it, y'all. Who's at the top? Sandra, let's go. I'm glad it resonated. Thank you for the blue heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. Invite. Oh. Come on, Sandra. I will be doing $22 readings for the rest of today and tomorrow. Like I said, our session is on Sunday, so if you haven't booked, go ahead and click the link in the bio. Tantric Talks is the art of intimacy. Learning how to connect with yourself on an intimate level is so important. So we need a poof. Where they at? I don't see them. Where they at? There we go. I got you. Oh, I already put them out. I think I already blocked. Yeah, I blocked them, but they may have already followed you. Just report them. They'll leave you alone. Yeah, they may have already. They may have already followed you before I could get a chance to block them. Come on, Sandra. Balance is coming up for you. Centered energy, self-care. It's a number 24, breaks down to the number 6, which is also a mirror or the self-love card. With the balance, this card indicates a time of leveling out. While you might have felt off-center or even out of control, a balance is being struck into your daily life. This card is telling you that your time, your energy, and emotions are settling down. Yes, Deborah, I got you on that. Are settling down, and you're gaining a greater sense of personal control. Even your physical habits, such as eating unhealthily or not getting enough water or movement, are becoming more moderate and honoring in yourself. It's important time that raises your consciousness about your needs and priorities, reminding you of the self-care you deserve. So be mindful of how you spend the time and whom you spend it with. Honor yourself. Make your own health and peace a priority. And when you do, balance will come in a way for the rest of your life. It's interesting because remembering kind of what you got the other day, which is the stuff that was blowing up in your life, is really very much connected to how you live. Strawberry. You see that? Very much connected to how you live. And so when we live, when we're continuously in a fear state of mind, we can't have balance. We don't have balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's an opportunity for you to really kind of grow in that space, okay? That's what they got for you. Now, Miss Deborah, come through, darling, for your subscriber reading. I am grateful for you. Thank you for your subscription. And I hope you start coming to the classes. For those who are subscribers and don't come to the classes, y'all slipping on y'all pimping. I'm just saying, because I ain't going to be doing these classes forever. But I'm about to introduce a new book to you guys, okay? I'm still kind of deciding what we're going to do next. Saginessa, if you missed any one of the readings and you want to recap, they will be posted on YouTube. I didn't the class listed on your link tree. No, that one is for, if you want to come to that class, that one is $33.33. But my weekly classes are inclusive for subscribers. So if you click in my link tree to YouTube, the videos will be, today's video will be posted today. And then if you want to come to the tantric class, which is the art of intimacy, and we will be working through those fears of intimacy. We will be working through your fear of intimacy, not wanting to be touched, not being able to relax, overcoming those abuses from your earlier childhood experiences or even some of your later experiences. We got you, okay? Thank you for the follow, Jason. Come on, Miss Deborah. For her best and highest good. What is the message that is most suited for her in this moment? You got 2 cards here. You have emotional desert. You've been giving too much of your energy out. Emotional desert, inactivity, isolation. It's a number 11. And deserts are often a place of portals where you can kind of go and get sacred knowledge. What I like about the card is that there is a lot of light shining here, and so you may have been in a place of isolation for a while, or where you've been dealing with a lot of things on your own or by yourself. But I'm actually seeing that it's that you've learned how to tap into the forces within. Your sensitivity is your strength. So if you've ever been told that you are too sensitive, if you've ever been ridiculed for being overly emotional, that's actually a strong suit for you. You may even be empathic coming through. I see that there's a strong connection to birds. Okay, I'm getting that the birds are actually one of your like spirit animals. You might be dealing with like a dove, or even a white owl or something like that. Something a very soft, gentle, right? So very interesting. A lot of growth here. Sensitivity and strength. A number 3. And your 3s are about creativity, harmony, happiness, growth, connection, enthusiasm, and false deceit. Is it Junha? My paid readings are 33.33. Sorry, this week 22.22 for a 20-minute reading. If you want a personal reading, you can inbox me and we can set up a Zoom session for you. Okay. Tapping into the forces within. This card is a situation calls for your sensitivity right now. It may be an issue with a friend or someone at work or in your family. Even if it's in your nature to be strong and in control, sometimes even aggressive, remember that it's possible to be both tender and strong at the same time. This card upright is telling you to pause and resist any old urge to plow through things. Consider the peace and compassion you could introduce into a tense or tenuous situation. And when you look at situations with flexibility and calm and clarity, you bring gentle, receptive yin energy to the issue. Then your sensitivity and strength will come together in a vibration as powerful and soothing as the sun's rays. An affirmation for you is going to be, I express my sensitivity and strength in equal measure. I always have the courage to take the most honoring approach. Ooh, that word honor keeps coming up. How do you honor yourself? That's what we got for you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ms. Deborah. I appreciate you. Like I said, videos will be going out today, probably late today. So if you have not received your video from one of the sessions, please let me know so I can make sure to get it to you. I love you guys. Tantric Talks on Sunday, 12:30 Central Standard Time. Click the link in my bio. Go over to the website and get the Tantric Talks. It's $33.33, but it's an amazing class, guys. Amazing. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Bye.